Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. I am also known as Glamaw. I have a 6.5-month-old grandson. I have decided to set up a channel on YouTube, and I thought I'd take this to introduce myself and let you know what my game plan is. I'm hoping to learn a lot and grow and take you all along for my journeys. I do have, I'm a director at a billing office. I have a great job. I love my job. I'm not trying to get rich or anything like that. This is just something I think I'm going to enjoy. So I thought, why not give it a try? I love makeup. I didn't used to wear makeup. I always liked it and I'd buy it, and then I just never really knew how to put it on or anything like that. I didn't want to take the time, things like that. So my collection just kept growing and growing. Then I started watching YouTube, and I've learned how to put makeup on and do different things. And I thoroughly enjoy watching YouTube videos. That's what I go to bed with every night. My poor husband, he hears about contouring and eyeshadow palettes every night while he's trying to go to sleep. But that's what we do, what I do. So since I enjoy it so much and I've learned so much from it, when we got back on the wagon, I call it, when we went back to our low-carb, high-fat lifestyle, I decided, why not try to make a channel, and hopefully some people out there are struggling with losing weight and getting healthy like we are, and I thought, why not make a channel and we can kind of play around with some makeup and talk about what we've eaten, what I've eaten during the day, and if we've worked out, and how the weight loss goals are going, you know, check in with my weight probably once a week. I'll let you know where I'm at and what I've lost. I also love photography. I'm just learning that as well. Again, I would like to start a business, but not, oh, I want to make millions. I want to quit my job. I love my job. This is just things extra to do. I am kind of a crazy person and I love to be busy, so I think both of these things will help me with that, but I'll take you along with my journey as I learn photography as well. When my grandson was born, I bought a nice camera, I bought a Sony a6000, and since then I've bought a couple lenses and backdrops and lights, and I've been really putting a lot of effort in online courses, things like that, to learn as much as I can. And I think I'm ready to start taking some pictures of maybe friends and family, maybe people at work, kids, or engagement pictures, things like that, for free, and just kind of help build my portfolio, so to speak. And then eventually, I would say within the next year, I would like to be able to start charging and make a business out of it. But again, I plan on taking you along on my journey on that, and then, like I said, we are on a low-carb, high-fat diet. We call it keto, but we don't track all our macros and things like that. If I have to keep track of all that and measure every single thing I eat, I cook most of what we eat, and I don't use recipes. I just put a little of this and a little of that. If I have to track everything, then I know I'm setting myself up to fail. I don't do well with that. Even times when we've been on diets where I just had to count my calories, I still struggle with, oh, how much of this did I put in? How much of that? I think if it's too much work where you're like frustrated with it, you're not gonna succeed. So last year, in January 2017, I am 5'2", and I weighed 217 pounds, which is way too large for someone that's 5'2". So we went on our version of keto, and my husband, I'm not sure what he weighed, but he ended up losing 50-something pounds, and I lost 35 by August. And we both felt great, everything was good, and then I don't know what happened, but we just started making bad choices. We would have, I would have hard cider, he'd have beer when we'd go out to a restaurant. I am addicted to nachos. Yes, my name is Jessica. I am a nacho addict. I don't know what my problem is. I cannot turn a nacho down. So I was eating nachos all the time and having my hard cider with it, and that's just not good. So not good for the belly. So finally, January of this year, we were like, okay, we got to get back at it. So on February 12th, I weighed 200 pounds. I had gained back, half of my weight. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure what my husband weighed. I don't know how much he gained back, but we went back on it. We have had some cheat days, which you shouldn't do on this plan, on this way of eating, because it knocks you out of ketosis, and then it takes you a little while to get back into it. So we're planning a trip for next month, and our goal is to not have any more cheat days until our trip, and we do plan on eating what we want and enjoying our trip to New Orleans, and then after that we'll get right back on it. That's the goal. So that's where you come in. I plan on telling you what I'm eating every day and tell you if I'm working out and things like that. And hopefully we can have some interaction after I get some followers. We can have some interaction in the comments. And I'll tell you if I cook something, I'll tell you how I cooked it, things like that. That should, maybe give you some recipe ideas. I think it's a great way of eating. You don't feel deprived. I don't feel deprived because you're never hungry. I eat meat and cheese a lot. Throw in some vegetables here and there. And that's what we do. So I do take a couple breaks at work, and I plan on doing little check-ins during my work day. We can check on how the makeup went and how my breakfast and lunch, make sure I didn't have any snacks. And then as soon as I figure out how to edit, because I haven't really figured that out yet, I will edit them all into daily, into days, and post them that way, publish them that way. I'm hoping they're not going to be too long. This one's obviously going to might be a little longer. Maybe not, because I'm not going to really have any check-ins because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I just now took a shower and got ready. It's been a very lazy Sunday afternoon, or Sunday all day. So I just took a shower. My hair's freshly showered and moussed. And I threw on a little bit of makeup. I did a little tutorial with that. And then I'm making some soup. It's just chicken soup with kale, chicken, and probably zucchini, I'm sorry. That's what we're having for dinner. I've eaten really well. I've just been very lazy. We'll get, I call it get my life together for tomorrow. We'll get the coffee going and, get everything set up for tomorrow. So I think that if we do everything the night before, we are much better about our next day being good. So we've kind of gotten in that practice. So I'm going to go downstairs here in a second, finish the soup, start our stuff. So I have my lunch for tomorrow and breakfast, and we will get that all going. But I hope you stick around, subscribe to my channel, and we'll go from there. I've done absolutely nothing all day. It's already almost 4 o'clock. I decided to put on a little bit of makeup, and then I'm going to go down and play on the computer for a little while. But I wanted to do a little quick get ready with me, try a few things, and go from there. Anyway. It's on all over. Then I'm going to go into the Meet Trimony, and I'm going to go in with just a little bit of this Matte Rossi. Okay, so as far as my diet goes today, or what I've eaten today, my nutrition for the day, I have been really good. I had leftover keto waffles that my husband made yesterday. They are delicious. I'm not sure which recipe he uses. One of these days when he's around, when he makes it, I'll do a little clip and then I'll link the recipe below, because the one that he does is very good. My mother was here, my mom and my aunt were here for the weekend. They left today, and they are obviously not keto, although I'm not saying they shouldn't be because I think they're both diabetic, but they don't eat the best. They eat pretty much whatever they want, and they both love these waffles, so they're really, really good. I recommend them to anyone. We do it with sugar-free syrup. It's yummy. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the pink Matt Thomas and just kind of set all in here, and then just to kind of bring some pink around. Also today I had chicken thighs. I had leftover chicken thighs for lunch. They were just baked with a bunch of seasonings on them. Delicious. So that's all I've eaten today. Give me 1 second. I've got chicken boiling and I kind of forgot about it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I forgot I had put on chicken before I got in the shower. I'm going to make some chicken soup for dinner. And it's rainy and just, I thought that sounded good. And I put on chicken to boil. When I got out of the shower, I forgot all about it. Not good. So, I had to run down and check it, which it was fine. Alright, I'm going to go into Matt Moskowitz. The chicken soup I'm making is, I just boil chicken thighs. You can boil any kind of chicken, but I only buy thighs. That's what my husband and I like. And with the low carb, high fat, we're allowed to eat that, so that's always a good thing. So I boil the chicken with a little bouillon granules, I guess is what they're called. I think they're pollo. I don't even know what they are. Right in the soup aisle. It's like a shaker with chicken granules, chicken bouillon granules. I put that in. Maybe this eye is just a lot more wrinkly than the other. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it. Usually I put butternut squash and kale. I haven't decided if I want to have my husband bring home butternut squash and I'll throw that in, or if I want to try it with zucchini, which I already have. It's probably what I should do. Okay, but regardless, we are having soup for dinner and that's it. I pull the chicken, I take the chicken out, I pull it, and then I go back in. I throw the pieces back in there, then I also throw in kale and butternut squash until they're done, and it just makes delicious soup. Like I said, it's rainy and ugly here, which I wasn't expecting. But I figured it was a good day for soup. I usually have leftovers when we have soup, and I like things with leftovers since I take my lunch with me to work if I have leftovers. And so I try to make things that have leftovers because then I make better choices because I don't have to make a choice. I've already got my lunch with me. A trip planned next month. If I don't get my butt busy, get in a hotel room. I'm not sure where we're going to be sleeping, but we do have a trip. We are going to New Orleans next month. So at least now we do have something to kind of goal type thing where we're like, okay, so we would like to lose weight before our trip, because it is a work conference for me a couple of the days, so I'll have to buy new clothes, and I don't want to buy more clothes in this size. And it's just, you know, anytime you go on vacation, you want to look your best. So I'm going to hopefully we won't have any more cheat days until we go on our trip. In New Orleans, I plan on eating whatever I want because it is a food city and we love food. So I don't want to deprive myself of beignets or beignets or however you say it, or the delicious culinary masterpieces that we might have options to eat. In my opinion, that would make it would make me happy, and I want to be happy on my vacation. So that's our goal, is to not have any cheat days before the trip. Then we can enjoy ourselves on the trip and then get right back at it when we get back. This is the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix. I really like this one. I've actually just bought another one of those as a backup. I think I'm going to use some of this Lumi Glotion Natural Glow Enhancer. I'm going to go in with a little bit of that. Again, I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to get some makeup on my face. It was our 17-year anniversary. It was also my son and daughter-in-law's first anniversary. So we went out to dinner last night, and all of us as a family, with my 6-month-old grandson, who is the cutest thing ever. NYX concealer, full coverage concealer. So anyway, when my grandson was born, I got that camera. I've been learning. Of course, I've just been practicing on him, really. I babysit him on the weekends sometimes because they're also in retail. So I usually go it alone on the weekends. My family all works like around holidays, and so now it's me and my grandson hanging out during the holidays and on the weekends. So when I have him, I do little photo sessions. He's probably tired of me, but I like set up backdrops and all that jazz, and he gets, I don't know if I like this. This does not want to blend out. But I've gotten some really, really good shots of him. And I think I'm getting pretty good. So my next step is I want to start taking some pictures of like friends and family and their families. Like free photo shots, or photo sessions for me to learn. Or maybe some people at work, I can get pictures of their kids and things like that. And it's almost empty. That's my next step on that. Continue to take pictures of Isaiah. Also, I figured I would, since we're on this weight loss journey, me and my husband, I figured I would include that in here. It will help me keep myself held accountable if I'm telling you what I'm eating every day and if I'm going to the gym and things like that. Hopefully that means that it'll make me make better choices. Hopefully some of you can go on this journey with me and we can talk in the comments and things like that and help each other out. Or hopefully this just helps you watching, you know, see where I'm at, or recipe ideas, or just see how it grows from there. So I think this is about it as far as makeup goes today. Like I said, I'm not doing much because it's just an around the house look. So I plan on doing get ready with me's a lot. And then I can check in and let you know how the makeup's holding up. I'll link everything below that I wore, so that way we can see what works and what doesn't, and different combinations of different items. And while I'm doing those kind of check-ins, I'll also let you know what I've eaten so far today. That's a nice zip there. And go from there. If I go to the gym, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know why. I am notorious for coming up with excuses of why we don't want to go to the gym or why we didn't go to the gym that day. But I will try I'm trying my hardest not to make up excuses. We did go to the gym on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, or Monday and Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday. Last week. We went, we did very well, and we plan on going tomorrow. We probably could have made it today, but we didn't really make a plan to meet or anything like that, so just gonna get our life together for the week, get our gym bags ready, do all that, have dinner ready, so we have lunch, so I have lunch for the week, or at least a couple days, get my breakfast ready, coffee, we can go to bed early tonight, go to work, and then tomorrow we can start a better routine about going to the gym after work. What we do is whoever gets off first, we come home, we walk the dog, we get dinner started if it's something we can get started, and then we meet the other one at the gym. So this is the face, I guess. I will put on just a little bit of mascara. Nothing major. Let's see. Just a swipe or two. I use the Worth the Hype. Just so it's not a little on the bottom. And then I'm just going to put on a lip liner. I'm going to use this one, which is Rimmel Exaggerate in the color Enchantment. This is very different. It's not as skinny as most. It's more like a lippy, but it's teeny tiny lippy, so I'm just gonna put this on. My lips are very dry. I'm gonna put this on, and then I'm gonna put on this chapstick lip balm, Dr. Hess Lip Balm. It's in peppermint. I get it at a little Amish store near us. I'm gonna put this on so I can hopefully get some moisture in these lips. So I've been really dry the last couple days. With that, I'm gonna put some mousse in my hair. It's still wet, that's why it looks greasy. It's not greasy, it's wet. I just got out of the shower. So okay, sorry the lighting in my kitchen is absolutely horrible, but I wanted to give you this little tip. If you are planning on doing low carb, high fat, you'll see about bulletproof coffee. And if you like that or you decide you want to try that, if you start drinking it, we were having a hard time where every night we were like having to cut the butter, and we put butter and coconut oil in our coffee. So what I've done now is I melt, I'll show you, I melt some Kerrygold butter, a whole stick of that, and then a cup of this Kirkland organic virgin coconut oil. I melt it together, and then I put it in these cool silicone ice trays, square little silicone ice trays, freeze it for a couple hours or whatever, and then I pop them out, put them in a zippy bag, and then when we get our coffee ready at night, we just pop a cube in each one. So we were putting a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of coconut oil in our coffee every morning, and then we froth it up with this cheap $10 what's it called, emulsion blender from Walmart. We froth it up with that, and it's really good. I think I enjoy it. But this way it's super easy. You just pop a cube in there, the coffee runs on it, melts it, and you're good to go. So that's a little tip from me. I also forgot to mention that I have gotten down 10 more pounds since I started on the 12th. I now weigh 190. So just thought I'd tell you where we were starting at. We're at 190 pounds. So that's where we're at. Here's my soup that's going. I just have some chicken boiling. And then I'm getting ready to put some, take the chicken out, get the water boiling again, and put in some squash and kale. So that's where we're at with that, and I hope I see you all again. I hope you come back, visit often, and I will hopefully lose some weight, get in shape, get healthier, and we can just kind of go from there. Thanks. Bye.